Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rev Marie, and today I have a beautiful prayer for you called God, Hear Our Cries. Help. This is one of the simplest and most poignant of prayers. All of life is not peaches and cream or a box of chocolates. Life can be bruising and painful. Where do we go when things fall apart? Who do we turn to when darkness is all around? The Jews believed that all of life was related to God. God was creator of all the wonders of the earth, sky, and sea, from the beautiful rose to the soaring eagle to the mighty fish. As a Jew looked at creation, a prayer of praise and thanksgiving would be spoken. Blessed are you, Creator of the universe, who brought forth this bread to eat on this new morning. God was praised throughout the day. The Jews also believed that God was the Lord of history and was intimately involved in their struggle to be freed from slavery in Egypt and to find a new homeland that flowed with milk and honey, and to establish themselves as a nation obedient to God. History sometimes seems cruel, and instead of happiness, there was the bitterness of defeat at the hands of enemy nations. As the Jews anguished and lamented about their problem, they took their complaints to God. After all, God was involved in history and would help them. The book of Psalms is filled with prayers, complaining to God about the circumstances of life, whether it be illness, famine, or losing a military battle. When things went wrong, the people prayed to God. This prayer is in Psalm 18, which is in the past tense. The prayer then turns to thanksgiving. God heard my prayer. My cry reached the very throne of God. My anguish touched the heart of God. There is a wonderful confidence in this prayer that if God hears them, God will respond. The Psalms remind us that too, we can take our complaints to God. The Psalms coach us to pray and believe that God hears our prayers. In my distress, I call upon the Lord, and my cry to him reached his ears. There was a time I was going through a difficult transition in a new job. I was working long hours and not taking time to pray. I ran out of energy. I prayed for help and direction. God's answer came in a letter from a friend. She wrote, I suspect your greatest teacher will continue to be your own life with its ups and downs, its dry periods and oases. There is something very moving about that. It is so easy to speak of all the grand theories of spirituality, yet our lives often take us to another reality. That reality shatters the ideal we constantly rebuild of a life full of great experiences of God. Those experiences are sometimes given, but I sometimes think the opposite experiences are the most important because they bring us out of dependence on our mastery of the spiritual life and throw us in our frailty toward growing dependence on God. Pardon me. Her letter reminded me that I did not have it all together and that I needed to trust God. It is simple assurance that God is with us, loves us, and listens to our prayers that really matters. God is creative in responding to us, using the letter of a friend, a dream, a growing sense of peace, or a sudden insight. God hears and responds to our prayers. Blessings.